out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Folks, hey now. Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing who? The Houston Astros in Grapefruit League action down in Florida. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. Glad to be back. A couple of days off. The Orioles' entire club had an off day on Monday. No baseball at all. You didn't miss anything. Yesterday, we didn't play a Grapefruit League game for the second straight day, but we did play a game. We had a exhibition game against the Netherlands, one of the teams participating in the upcoming World Baseball Classic, which is getting started, folks, tonight. That's right, tonight. This is a day-night doubleheader for the BirdWatcher Channel. Going to be calling this Orioles Astros game here in the afternoon, and then 10 p.m. tonight out in Tokyo, it's going to be Chinese Taipei against Australia in the opening game of the World Baseball Classic 2026. Right, but first things first. Baseball here in North America. We got a Wednesday afternoon game. We are we at home? We're back home again. We're back home at the Ed Smith Stadium, folks. Temperature is in the mid-80s, partly cloudy skies. And on the mound today, Shane Baz will be making his second appearance. It's the first time I'll be able to watch him in a televised game. First appearance, we can only see glimpses from our social media feeds of a pitch here or a pitch there. This will be the first chance to see Shane Baz pitch uninterrupted. So looking forward to that. In his first appearance, he went 2 1/3 innings. Looked pretty good. Walked a couple of guys in that first inning, but pitched around it with 3 strikeouts and had 4 strikeouts in total without giving up a hit in those 2 1/3 innings. So 0 ERA, whip under 1. We love to see it. For the Astros, a left-hander, probably not going to be in their starting rotation, but he is on the fringes. Might see him make starts here or there for Houston this season, depending on how their rotation stays healthy and effective. But it's a left-hander by the name of Colton Gordon. Very baseball-sounding name, Colton Gordon. This is either his second or third appearance. He's gone 3 innings in the spring with an ERA of a flat 3. 2 hits and a walk, with a home run being one of those 2 hits, 1 strikeout in 3 innings. Doesn't look like an overpowering guy to me. And let's take a look at these starting lineups. I do believe I advertised this as a monitoring Mayo game, so I'm hoping he's in the lineup. Okay, good. He is. I had to guess. Some of these thumbnails, well, some games are coming up like 3-4 days from now, and I'm just guessing what the storyline's going to be, making the thumbnails. But I got to get ahead of this stuff, folks, with doing games in the daytime and nighttime. Two different. We got the Grapefruit League and we got the World Baseball Classic. It's just a lot's going on. I spent a lot of yesterday just trying to prepare for these events. And yeah, I thought Coby Mayo would be the guy to focus on today. He is in the lineup. So let's go with the visiting Astros lineup first, because I'm going to struggle with this the most. In fact, let me just see if I can pull up this on their official Twitter feed, because I'm only seeing last names, and there's only 3 or 4 of these guys who I know by first name too. I don't want to just read off last names if I can help it. Let's see if we got a lineup card here that's got... Oh, this is probably not worth the time it's taking already. Huh. That's odd. Very slow moving Twitter feed right now. I'm not seeing anything. All right, let's just get into this. The lineup. Oh, let me close the Discord. Don't want that open. Hunter Green is going in for an MRI in his elbow. Good grief. Man down, man down. Who else did I see recently? Oh, Tatsuya Imai, who was with these Astros. He apparently got hit with a comeback or a line drive. He might be out for a short bit of time. Yeah, so the Astros lineup is this. Joey Loperfido, who came over in the trade the Astros made in this offseason. They sent Jesus Sanchez to Toronto. Toronto gave him back Loperfido. I think Loperfido was originally with the Astros. I could have sworn I remember him making his major league debut against us like 2 seasons back. I could be wrong. Loperfido in right field is batting leadoff. Hitting second is Bryce Matthews. He is in, oh boy, I just clicked back. There it is. He's in second base. Sullivan, the center fielder, is batting third. That's Patrick Sullivan. I have to click through to get these first names. It's not a smooth lineup card read. Let's just go with the last names. It's Winkler at third base hitting cleanup. Spence is in left field batting fifth. Frey, the DH, hitting sixth. CJ Alexander, the first baseman, will hit seventh. Unrow, the shortstop, will hit eighth. And finally, Salazar, the catcher, batting ninth. For the Orioles, the team you care about. Yes. Yes. Leading off in center field, it's Colton Cowser. Taylor Ward in left field will bat second.
Taylor?
Adley Rutschman hitting third and doing the catching.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Ryan Mountcastle, cleanup hitter at first base.
Okay, mount up.
Pete Alonso gets a chance to just swing a bat. He's DHing today.
A polar bear stirs.
Blaze Alexander will play shortstop as Gunnar Henderson's off to play for the World Baseball Classic. Blaze will bat sixth.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Heston Kjerstad in right field will bat sixth. Coby Mayo at third base will hit eighth. Just get it all on there. Just nice and smooth. And finally, at second base, batting ninth, it's Thairo Estrada, who's 0 for 7, still looking for his first spring hit. That's Cowser in center, Ward in left, Rutschman behind the plate, Mounty at first, Alonso DHing, Blaze at short, Kjerstad in right, Mayo at third, and Thairo, not Aaron Estrada, at second base. All right, we are still a few minutes away from the top of the hour. But guess what? My stream is up and running. No fidgeting, no futzing about. I'm ready to go. All right, don't take that out of context, folks. Come on now. Hey, the Charm City chat. There is nobody on the vertical side. Somebody maybe go in there and just say a hello. Let them know it's okay to chat it up. We've got nobody here. Good grief. I go away for a couple of days. It's not my fault. If there was a game I could call, I would have done it. Chilo is here. Ken Bates is here. Phantom is here. Vonnie is here. All right. Let's pick up the slack. I'm sure a lot of people just don't want to be around for this pregame nonsense. Apparently, I'm just not interesting enough to be around for that sort of thing. 1 o'clock, 2 minutes. All right, null hypothesis is here. I might as well sneak in a lucky while we wait for people to show up. Ugh. Folks, not going to lie, the readjustment period of getting back to this, I can't even call it a sleep schedule, a sleep non-schedule. But there's still a lack of pattern within, a lack of pattern is in itself a pattern, right? And I'm just trying to reacclimate into this whole thing. It's a test. David Blaine, I dare you. Are you too old to do stunts? I dare you to do what I do. I can do what you do. What do? You sit on a little platform for a couple of days. Big deal. You sit in a block of ice. I can do that. Everything you do just involves you just laying there for a long time. I can do what he does. Might piss my pants a lot, but yeah, so tonight, folks, do. Come on by for the World Baseball Classic. It's going to be hilarious. I took a look at the rosters for Team Australia and Team Chinese Taipei, a.k.a. Taiwan. And, folks, it's going to sound like I'm trying to order from a takeout restaurant later on tonight, probably. It's going to be a mess. But I'm looking forward to it. Just some competitive baseball. Baseball where something is on the line. The first one of those in 2026. Team USA will begin their World Baseball pool stage against Brazil. And that is tomorrow evening, if I'm not mistaken, at 8 p.m. So we have a doubleheader tomorrow. I believe Orioles Cardinals. That'll be a 1 o'clock game here on the BirdWatcher Channel. And 8 p.m. Remember, it's 10 p.m. tonight out in Tokyo. 8 p.m. tomorrow from Dakin Park. You used to know it as Minute Maid Park. You might have remembered it being Enron Field. Tomorrow it'll be known as something else. Who knows? But in Houston, where the Astros play, that is the venue for Team USA against Team Brazil. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. And again, afternoon, Orioles Cardinals. Tomorrow, the Orioles, I think, is it Bassett getting the start tomorrow? I might have it mixed up. Might be Bassett's turn. Who am I forgetting? Kramer's away. Is it Rogers' turn the third time already? I don't know. Maybe somebody else does. Thank you, Phantom, for saying hi over on the vertical side. Eflin, oh, that's right. That's the big news. Folks, that's news.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
And we'll get to watch it. Oh, wait, no, tomorrow is the game that's not televised. That's right. I got confused. Wait a minute. Did I just say everything wrong? When is that game? Shane Boz is taking his warm-up tosses right now, folks. Baseball is getting underway here shortly. Every time I look at this, I get myself confused, living 12 time zones ahead. And then you got games that are going on ahead of me in Japan. So is it not till Friday for the first game? It's Wednesday now. It's actually Thursday where I'm sitting. Only 1 hour in. So it's, tomorrow, that's right. I'm completely off. I have to go take care of some stuff. And March 6th was the day to do it. So your Thursday, my Friday, nothing happening in terms of Team USA. And then the Orioles, they are playing against the Rays, I think, but it's not televised. Zach Eflin up against his old team. Where is my ashtray? Folks, I'm so unprepared. Oh, right there in front of you. Yeah. So, never mind about what I said about tomorrow. There's nothing happening on my channel. You're going to have to wait till Friday. Orioles against Cardinals, 1 o'clock. 8 o'clock, it is USA against Brazil. Do I have that right now? I hope so. Yeah, because I was like, the opening game is like almost 2 days before the rest of the tournament starts. Okay. Wow, there's like nobody here. They went to commercial, so I'm assuming when we get back, we are ready for baseball. Folks, please do try and sync up your game with me if you are watching along. In fact, I need to get back over here and probably fiddle with the display here. As soon as the first batter comes up, everything's going to get out of whack. But yeah, first look at Shane Boz. News, bad news, an injury to an Oriole. Trying to get through spring without any more of these. Andrew Kittredge is out indefinitely. Could be short-term, could not be short-term, but he has shoulder inflammation. He is shut down, and until the inflammation goes away, we won't really know what the timetable will be. But from all accounts, it would appear that he will not be ready for opening day, even in the best-case scenario. So cross your fingers it's not long-term. Kittredge, obviously, one of the guys we brought back. A little trade we made early in the offseason to get him back from the Cubs for cash considerations. How about health considerations? Shane Boz, 10-12 last year, ERA just under 5 with Tampa. That doesn't sound impressive, but he pitched in a rinky-dink ballpark for half of those starts. And he's got good stuff. He's got probably the hardest fastball in this rotation right now, topping out about 97. Hey, speaking of throwing the ball hard, here's another note that I want to pass along that's a good news. And that is Grant Wolfram. Against the Netherlands yesterday, Wolfram pitched another really good inning. His sinker was topping out like 96 plus, averaging or rounding up to about 97 miles an hour. Folks, we're ready for baseball. Boz is ready to deliver the first pitch to Joey Loperfido, and Loperfido flies one out to left down the line, right near the foul line, going into foul ground. Taylor Ward makes the catch. One pitch, one out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Shane
Do you
Boz.
agree with that sentiment?
Oh, no. And it's time to adjust this display. Hang loose, blood. Just hang loose, blood. You're going to catch you on the meta side. What you talking about, mama? Ain't no better rap. Cut me some slack, Jack. Jabba don't want the help. Jabba don't get the help. Sorry. Here's a first pitch strike. The batter number 2, Bryce Matthews. Boz's next pitch. Swing and a miss. A slider. Nice little late movement on that pitch. I like it. It's 0-2. You guys know the movie I'm referencing. You better help me out here. 0-2 the count on Matthews. Pitch. Check swing. It doesn't matter. It's a strike. The appeal says he went. It doesn't matter. That's a strike either way. See ya.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I mean, maybe it was outside by an inch. But it's a nice frame there by Adley, and I think if we didn't get that call, we might have challenged. 2 down, nobody on. Here is batter number 3, and he loses his bat on a swing. Okay, we like to track whiffs. With Shane Boz, you have to track flying bats. Gentleman in the crowd is sitting there with an unexpected memento. Wow, that one went over the walkway past the first section in the lower bowl. That bat went about 40, 50 feet. It's Sullivan at the plate. He's got a count of 0-1. Joseph Sullivan hit .220 with 17 home runs last season in the Astros farm system. 0-1 pitch. That is belt high, but maybe a little bit high, maybe an inch or 2 outside. 1-1 the count. And don't call me Shirley. You can't give me a guess for another 2 hours? That pitch is low and in. It's 2 balls and a strike. I just want to tell everybody in Charm City chat, good luck. We're all counting on you. 2-1 is low. 3-1 the count on Sullivan. 2 down, nobody on, top of the first. Shane Boz. The Boz, folks. Stone cold. Pitch. Fouled back on a 3-1, a fastball. What did that say, 96? Tough to read the type on the screen here when I blow this image up on my TV. And my vision is terrible anyway. All right, full count, 2 down, payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. A slider, and Boz perhaps trying to hit the back door. It stayed outside. 2 out walk for the Astros. Coming up now is Winkler. Winkler. Hey! Jack Winkler. Jack Winkler. I mean, come on, folks. That's a name for a certain kind of movie industry. First pitch to him is ball 1. All right, come on, Boz. Let's find some strikes. Let's find some strikes. The 1-0. That one's hit on a line on a bounce to short. Blaze will go to second for the force play, and the inning is over. All right, Shane Boz. Got the first couple of outs nice and easy.
I just don't think Mike is truly a one
boy.
at this point.
I think he's a guy who's more like a 1B or a real.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta fix. Do I have to fix? I guess it looks okay. Okay, hold on. I still need to fix some stuff. Over here. We're over here now. Over there. Over there. Trying to give you some graphics over there. 'Cause the channel's growing. The channel's growing. The channel is growing everywhere. Over there. Over there. Hey, everybody. Don't forget the emergency inflation tube on the autopilot. Now, on the belt line of the automatic pilot, there's a tube. I want you to take it out and blow on it. Oh my God, the automatic pilot, it's deflating. Yeah, I think I've seen that movie too many times. Too many times. Ah, boy. Folks, I need some audience participation. I need to feel the energy here in the Charm City chat, folks. Come on, I know it's been a couple of days. Maybe you're feeling a little bit rusty. Michael knows the deal. Stepping up to the plate right now. Come on, Charm City chat. Uh-oh, I forgot. Turn the audio back on. There you go. Colton Gordon, lefty on lefty. First pitch is low to Cowser. We're in the bottom of the first. Astros did not score in the top half against Shane Baz. Gordon's next pitch, right in there for a strike. Cowser is going to be your opening day center fielder, it would appear. Last year, hit below 200. My goodness. We need a bounce back. Just missed out on Rookie of the Year 2 seasons back. Got the most votes of any position player. Lost out to starter Louis Heel for the Yankees. Heel didn't exactly follow up his Rookie of the Year campaign with a great sophomore season. But Cowser really went backwards. 2-2 pitch off the plate. We got a full count, folks. Cowser looking like he's pretty comfortable in the box. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on. That's hit hard. He's out in front of it, though. Going to hook it foul down to the corner. Nice turn on that pitch. He turned. He almost burned. And what's going on with my stream here? Okay. Stay right there. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Nice long AB. At least 8 pitches to the first Oriole hitter today. I like long ABs from our leadoff hitters, even if it doesn't materialize into something. Here's a ground ball, first base side. Bourgeois gets out the way of another foul ball. And Cowser looks like he chipped part of his bat. He needs a new piece of lumber. First panoramic shot of the ballpark today. Weather looks nice. I mean, it's Florida. Payoff pitch once more. Swung on, hit in the air, left center. Into the gap, the left fielder, Loperfido, makes the catch. No, that's Spence in left. Excuse me. Spence is in left, Loperfido in right. All right, one down. Cowser. Good at bat, though. Good at bat. Let's see what Taylor Ward can do. Gets a breaking ball that just missed outside for ball one. Taylor Ward. That one's up and away. 2-0 the count. Over 100 RBI with the Angels last season. Led the team. Doesn't necessarily have to repeat a century in RBI to help this team out. But we want him to drive in some runs. And he's got a count now of 3-0. 3-0 with Adley on deck and Mountie and Alonso. That is not close. Take your base. Easy walk for Taylor Ward.
I'm walking here.
All right, so a long AB from Cowser, who ended it with some decent contact, and now Ward working a walk. Here comes Clutchman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Adley hitting right-handed against Gordon, and looks at a first pitch sinker for a strike. Folks, comeback player of the year candidate, Adley Rutschman. There, I said it. Pitch low to him, 1 ball and 1 strike. A lot of guys you expect to do better than last year, but man, if Adley can get back to that all-star level, woo! 1-1 pitch is low, 2-1. Gordon having some command issues here. What was that, like a 9-pitch at bat and then a quick walk, and now behind here. The count is now 3-1. That pitch just missing. 3-1, and that means our first bugle of the day. Oh, I need to fix the vertical. It's not quite lined up right, is it? One moment on that vertical side, folks. Thanks for your patience. Uh-oh. And now my game froze as well. Lovely. Folks, Adley. What's going on, game? Come on. You were doing so well. I'm a-frozen. It looks like Adley's lined out. Is that right? I can hear the audio, but there's no video. What is going on? Oh, boy. I have it on my screen that Adley lined out to left field for the second out of the inning. Ryan Mountcastle should be coming up. And it looks like Mountcastle has just flown out to right field. The inning is over. I apologize for not being able to call those two events live, but at least now we're in a break and maybe I can get this stream back up and working. At the end of one inning, no score, Orioles and Astros. 1 second, folks. Oh, yeah, something just happened. Something did just happen. I'm moving my mouse on one computer, trying to control another computer. Doesn't work that way, BW. All right, so at the end of one, no score, folks. Apologies for missing those two last at-bats. We were doing well, and then things froze, and as soon as I couldn't see what was happening, the inning ended without any positive outcome. What is going on now? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. 18th time's a charm. You know the old expression, folks. Hey, Dustin Lind is being interviewed, the new Oriole hitting coach. Cody Ashe is history. Speaking of Ashe, where's my Jergens? All right. First pitch of the inning from Boz is hit into the air by Spence, left center field. Cowser is tracking it. He'll make the catch, ranging to his right. A one-pitch out, second inning straight. Boz retires the leadoff man on one pitch. You gotta love it. We're working counts. They are making quick outs. Here is Frey, wearing number 90-something with no name on his back. Tells you everything you need to know. A cutter in there for a strike to Ethan Frey. A-ball last year, 26 games. Did have an OPS at 900. Pops one foul. It's 0-2. Oh. Team USA is about to enter the fray. See what I did there? World Baseball Classic starting tonight. Chinese Taipei against Australia. And folks, there is an Oriole or two on Team Australia. You might not know them. I didn't until I read it. And I can't remember their name from memory. There's a breaking ball called strike three.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, wow. Look at that ball dip. You're going to give me that much dip, you better give me a bag of chips with it. 2 down. Here is C.J. Alexander, left-handed hitter. First pitch strike, 97 from Boz. Just 6 games for Alexander last season. That was with the Athletics, and he didn't do anything there. Called strike, hits a cutter, belt high on the outside corner. And Alexander asks for time, quickly in the hole here. By the way, the Orioles wearing their orange jersey shirts, white pants. Astros with their navy blue tops, gray pants with that orange-yellow stripe combo going down the sides of the shirt. You know that classic Houston color scheme. They were my favorite uniform of the 80s with that like sunburst rainbow thing going on. Here's a hard hit ball to second. Nicely backhanded by Estrada. Over to first, easy. And that'll end the inning. Shane Boz has an easy second inning and looks sharp through 2. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. It'll be the Polar Bear to lead it off. Blaze Alexander and Silent J to come. We got the Polar Bear. We got Blaze. What happens when you put a bear known for living in cold climates next to a fire like Blaze? I hope they don't cancel each other out. They're going to have to learn how to work together. Folks, Adley lined out to left. We should get some subtle elevator music for end-of-inning breaks. I mean, I used to have it in the first season, Slater, and then I had to get a new laptop, and I thought I had moved everything, including all my soundboard stuff, over to the new one, but that music just somehow went missing, and I went back to the same place, this royalty-free, quote-unquote, area for music for that very purpose. And I picked a song. I used it, and that later that night I got a copyright claim from YouTube saying remove the song or you're going to be demonetized. And I'm like, why? This thing says explicitly that this is good to use. So I said, all right, fine, whatever. I went through the library. Again, from the same place I picked a song that worked fine for the entire first season. I went through that library, spent an hour just like trying to find just the right piece of music. And I'm like, all right, this is the one. Put that into my soundboard, started using it the next game. And later that night, got another copyright claim from YouTube. So, long, uninteresting story short, I guess I'm a little hesitant to even try any music that's not already in my board for that very reason. Pete Alonso is up, folks, and he's got a count of 0-2 already. Gordon's pitch is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Pete Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Alonso getting himself comfortable. A 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. That's a hair low. Excuse me, a hair low. YouTube bots doing bot things. Dag nabbit. 2-2. That's in the dirt. We got a full count on Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
The 3-2 from Gordon. That is just a bit low. Alonso goes from 0-2 to a walk, and Gordon snaps his glove, receiving the baseball back. He is not happy with himself, or he's not happy with the ump.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Either way, something's in his head. Let's take advantage. Here's Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
First pitch. There goes Alonso. The throw is offline. Pete Alonso, steal a base, why don't you?
Meep, meep.
Look at this guy. Pete is having fun, and he is setting a tone, folks. How often did he do this with the Mets? Alonso gets himself in a scoring position with nobody out. Now a little fundamental ball can get us a run in. And Alexander, a changeup low and away. He waved at it. Would have been 2-0. Instead, it's 1-1. Come on, Blaze. You should be looking outer half of the plate. Hit the ball to the right side. But not that far outside. Blaze swung on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Come on, Blaze. Know the situation. That's a big swing when we just need a little contact right now. Shorten up. You got 2 strikes. This is a new team, and I want this philosophy to stick. We need to have productive outs. Here's a ground ball on the left side. Alonso is frozen at second base. Shortstop over to first in time. And that is not a productive out. It's easier said than done, of course, folks. Hit the ball to the right side. How difficult can it be? Well, if you're not Tony Gwynn or Wade Boggs or Ichiro, you want to hit it over there. Hey, folks. Shh. Heston Kjerstad's up. First pitch to him is a strike. Slider from Gordon. Alonso at second base, 1 down, no score, bottom of the second. Kjerstad is having himself a reclamation project in this spring. Swing and a miss. Got a change up. And he missed. Zach Eflin and Chris Bassett are standing next to each other, leaning over the dugout railing. A couple of veterans in this rotation. 0-2 pitch. Boy, Kjerstad. I tell you what, this is a tight strike zone, and the Astros have yet to challenge a call. That one just missed on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. That's tapped foul right at the plate. All right. 33 pitches from Gordon with 1 out here in the second inning. The 1-2 again to Kjerstad. He looks at called strike 3. A slider from Gordon. After allowing Alonso to reach, Gordon appears to be a little more locked in. He's got 2 down now. Alonso still at second base after stealing it. Here's Coby Mayo. Big swing and a miss. Yeah. Suddenly Gordon looks sharper. Slider looks a little tough to hit. 0-1 the count on Mayo. The next pitch is low, and the catcher loses it for a sec, but Alonso has no designs on trying to move up a base. He's still at second with 2 down. The count 1-1 on Mayo. Hope to see him get a couple of chances to do something on defense today. Last time I saw him, he made a really nice play. Check swing. Didn't go around. Oh, he did? Either he went or maybe a foul tip or something. 2 strikes on Mayo. Of course, Mayo doesn't have to be spectacular at third. He just needs to be serviceable, not a liability. And I think we'll be okay with that. 1-2 pitch. That one is fouled away. Up and in on Mayo. Well, not a whole lot of action, but we're making the opposing pitcher close in on 40 pitches, only in the second inning. This is number 39 here. And that one is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 20 pitches per inning. You can make the opposing pitcher do that. That's usually a good sign. If you're not producing runs now, it's a good sign that they're not far away. Maybe second time through the order is going to do the trick for us. If this guy stays out here. Should do 1 more inning, I'm assuming, at this stage of spring. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at second base. Deuces are wild. We're in the bottom of the second. Gordon leans in. He's ready now. A look at the runner and the pitch. Line drive through the hole, left field base hit. I don't think Alonso's going to try. He's going to try. The throw home is way, way ahead. What in God's name are you doing, Pete? That I thought for sure he's going to stop at third base, even with 2 out. The play right in front of him, shallow left field. And that ball got to home plate. Pete wasn't even halfway down the third base line. By the time he got to the catcher, the two just stopped and looked at each other, probably smiling at that ridiculous decision to try and score there. I'm just happy Pete didn't try to go in hard or try to slide, like, because that was my first thought. As soon as I realized he was going, I'm like, what are you doing? Don't you dare get hurt trying to score on a hit that you had no business doing anything but stopping at third base. All right, so the final out is made at the plate. Mayo does get a base hit. That's good to see. He found the hole on the left side. And that's the first hit of the ball game for either team. We go to the third inning, no score. Houston and Baltimore. Slater says Heston's build reminds me of a young McGuire. Crazy comparison, I know, but man, I really hope he puts it all together. Well, it's not crazy if, you're referring to Lizzie McGuire. I can't say that I see it, Slater. I can't say that I see it. You're asking me to see a guy hitting from the other side of the plate with about 80 less pounds of muscle, a neck that's about half the size, no goatee to speak of. What else? I mean, if he told me Kjerstad looked like Altuve, I would have been like, okay. I'm joking, Slater. I'm just having a little fun. We'll have a little fun. Just a little joke. It's just a little joke. Unrow is at the plate. First pitch is a strike. He shows bunt. He bunts it behind the plate foul. Unrow. This guy's name, it feels like there's a consonant missing somewhere. Was this a birth certificate snafu? What happened? Monroe, I get. 0-2 pitch. That one is hit to the opposite field, and it's going to drop in front of Ward for a leadoff single. Not exactly barreled up there, but Unrow gets the job done. First hit of the day for Houston. Went the other way. It's kind of sawed it off. And those hits count just as much. All right. Well, this will give Boz a chance to practice working around a leadoff base runner. Here's the number 9 hitter, Salazar. Catcher batting left-handed, looks at a first pitch curveball for a strike. "11 games last year for Salazar. Did not have a home run, just 1 RBI. Boy, this lineup is stacked today. 0-1 pitch, a little bit low. Slater, some kind of response to my teasing you would have been nice. Now I'm worried that you're mad at me. This pitch is left a bit high, I guess. The count is 2-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch clock down to 3. That pitch up and away. 95 on the fastball. 3-1 on Salazar. Loperfido is on deck. Need a strike here. 3-1. That's high. Back-to-back base runners to begin the inning for Boz. He's in trouble. He walked a pair of batters in the first inning of his first start, but that was sandwiched between 3 strikeouts. So we need some strikeouts to get out of this mess, particularly the first guy. Try to keep these runners from moving up. Loperfido gets a slider, takes a big swing and a miss. That's the 30th pitch of the afternoon for Boz. Boz's ERA away from home last season was over 2 runs lower. Where'd that miss, Blue? A little bit inside, I guess. 1-1 the count. I'm a little surprised neither team has thought about a challenge yet. I've seen some close calls. The 1-1. Swung on, hit in the air to left. This should be good for us. Ward with the catch, fires it toward third, and Unroe cannot advance from second base. So good for us there to get the first out without the runners moving up. Bryce Matthews comes up with first and second, one down. Folks, just a gentle reminder, please hit the like button if you haven't already. Thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Matthews looks at strike one. We're also looking to move that odometer, the sub count, get it to tick over another multiplier of 10. 3680. Let's go. Here's a ground ball. That's going to find a hole on the right side and score a run. It's an RBI single. Throw comes back in towards second. And that is... Who is that? Bryce Matthews with the 1-out RBI single. Now first and third with only 1 away. And that's the first run given up this spring by Boz. Would have been a routine grounder to second had the infield been playing straight away, but second baseman was shifted close to the bag. And that opened up that hole there for Matthews. Here's Sullivan. Walked his first time. 1-0 Houston. And a first pitch. Where's that? That looked close. It's called a ball. I will say, trying to judge balls and strikes from some of these spring locations, I mean, this outfield camera is definitely at an angle. There's a strike. See, I would have thought that was inside. Rutschman did pull the glove back to frame it a little bit. That might have helped. 1 ball and 1 strike on Sullivan. Looking for a double play ball. Here's a check on the runner at first. Matthews back in with a head first slide. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. A check swing on a slider, and he went around. And what's going on here? There's a play at second base. A delayed steal, apparently, by Matthews. The camera crew missed it. By the time they cut to him, he's at second with the umpire calling him safe. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Yep. Matthews caught us napping. And now it's second and third. A double play. Conventional double play now out of order. 1-2 the count. We need a strikeout. Pitch. Low. 2-2. Got to do better than this. Pitch. Oh, we're waiting. Here comes the pitch from Boz. That's high, full count. My, oh my. Next pitch will be number 40 for Boz today. 2 hits in the inning, including a run. There's also been a walk. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, we needed that one. Second out of the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Holy cow, I hope we've got a little more excitement in the chat here for the World Baseball Classic tonight. What's going on? It is Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday afternoon. It is as middle of the week as you can get. What's everybody's excuse? What do you want to do? You want to talk? You want to talk about? You want like a topic while we watch? Here's Winkler. First pitch is a ball. Check swing. He went. It's a 1-1. 2 down. Second and third for Houston. A run is already in. They lead it 1-0. Winkler is 0 for 1. The 1-1 called a strike on the outer half of the plate. One more strike ends the inning, and we'll take it. Could have been worse. I'll take a 1-run deficit. Let's just hold it right here. 1-2. Boy, he swung at a bad one, and it gets away. They need to throw to first to complete the out, and they don't. The runner is safe on a bang-bang play, which allows a second run to come in. Did 2 runs come in? No. 2 runs scored on this play. Oh, my. That is so embarrassing. It's a strikeout. But Adley, the ball gets all the way to the backstop. He nearly got the runner at first. If he does, nobody scores. Instead, 2 runs come in. It's 3-0. Oh, my God. Ugly. What a terrible way to give up 2 runs. On an inning-ending strikeout. Here's Spence, 0-1 on him. Next pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, 3 runs in now. In the top of the third. And remember that trail runner, he took second base when we were napping. After we delivered a pitch between Boz and Rutschman, that runner got to second, and then he comes around to score on a wild pitch. That is really bad. 2-1 to Spence. There's a called strike. 2-2. It's spring, folks. I'd probably be screaming if that were a regular season situation. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Wound up in the dirt. And the inning is over. Well, Boz did get the third out via strikeout, but it wasn't the third out. It was a strikeout, wild pitch, runner reaches, and 2 runs come in on the pitch. Before that, an RBI single by Bryce Matthews. 3 runs total in this third inning for the Astros. We go to the bottom of the third. Houston 3, Baltimore 0. After that ugly display, I'm going to take a little bit of a breather. Okay? I'll be right back. Where am I at? Fantastic. Folks!
strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when
Where's your from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Bye, Birdie.
We're on a mission from God.
Do you believe in me?
What was that? It was bad. It had nothing. No fire, no energy, no nothing. You know I have a shoulder right here, you know? And it must pop, pop, pop. So tomorrow from 5 to 7, will you please act like you have more than a 2-word vocabulary? It must be green, okay? Okay?
Swing it up, ass! Yeah! 6 in a row!
I can't believe that's my voice. Do I sound slightly enthused? Hey, Estrada. We've already got... Wait a minute. He didn't start the game at second, did he? Oh, it's Tyro. God. Once again, BW gets Aaron Estrada and Tyro Estrada mixed up. Tyro Estrada leads off here in the bottom of the third. He's got a count of 2 balls and a strike. Cowser and Ward to follow. I'll be back on the screen here in a sec. Gordon for his third inning of work. 2-1 pitch, low, 3-1. Blue ball? This guy's name, right-hander in the bullpen, AJ BLU. There's a fly ball to left. Caught on the run out there for out number 1. Tyro Estrada is retired. There's a guy with a name BLU, BAUGH, Blue Ball. How did this happen? How do they... Is there a factory? Is there a baseball player making factory where like a husband and wife have to get together and decide, well, our kid's got to have some kind of name that's like got some kind of innuendo to it, and then that's how we get to the show. We'll be seeing Blue Ball in the next inning, I guess. Colton Cowser at the plate, 1-1 count. Strike. It's 1-2. Dick Lovelady might show up. Danny Mindick. Still with the White Sox? I'm not sure. The 1-2 to Cowser is low. Gets away from the catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Blue ball. Here's a line drive into left center field. Inside out swing by Cowser. Nice approach. Second solid swing of the day. And this one produces a positive result. Cowser's on with a 1-out single. Folks, turn on that faucet. And water that lawn for the cows. And that'll chase Gordon out of the ball game. So he goes 2 1/3. And with 1 out, runner at first, his responsibility. The Astros make a call to the pen. It's going to be Blue Ball coming out. I mean, come on, man.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
My goodness.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
All right. There is one out in the bottom of the third. The Orioles have a runner at first. They are down 3-0. As I'm joining you again on screen. How you doing, folks? Hey, like and subscribe. If you've done one, great. If you've done both, fantastic. Hey, I got something to do. Subscribing is free, folks, and I really do hope you do it if you haven't done it, because it helps the channel grow. It's a nice, organic, guilt-free way, ethically perfect. There is nothing wrong with it, folks. Growing an independent Oriole coverage channel like this from some whack job that lives way the hell out in Thailand who does this in the middle of the night. It's all possible. Whoa, a check on runner. Oh my God, Cowser is picked off. Before Blue Ball throws a pitch, he picks off Cowser. Cowser is smiling. I'm not too happy about it. Look, if there was something good happening so far in this game, like when Alonso rounded third and tried to score on a play he had no business doing, that was kind of funny. Nothing's really funny anymore. I'm watching a lot of bad decisions. We're down 3 runs now. Here's Ward. First pitch is a strike. Blue Ball's next one is up and in. Folks, the last thing you want is blue balls up and in. Am I right? Or am I right? Whoops. The 1-1. That is a little tapper right in front of the catcher. Picked up down to first in time, and this inning is over. Well, 3 innings of ugly baseball, but the team is happy, I suppose. All's well. All's well that ends well. Come on now. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Oh, no, bottom of the top of the fourth. Top of the fourth to you. It is 3-0 Houston. Looks like my chat got disconnected for a moment. Hey, folks, if you don't mind, I'm going to do a lag check. I say a number. You type it into the chat as soon as you hear it. It gives us a chance to figure out what the lag time is. All right? You guys ready? Plus, for those of you who aren't chatty, here's a chance to just let me know you're here. And type in a number, okay? Here you go. You ready? The number is 6. There it is. I went there. Where is that number on your keypad? Where is it? Oh, George. Okay, that's not bad. Slater must have had a typo there. Couldn't resist. All right, folks. Thank you. Looks like the lag is okay. And actually, it's also a good test for those that, if you haven't typed a 6 in by now, if you're just now seeing yours put into the chat, that's probably a problem on your end. I said your end. Party at the Yard, every Friday home game. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, when I'm in Baltimore and the O's are in town, every night is a party night. What do you mean party Friday? What is that supposed to mean? Every night's a party with BW. Take it down to the dance club.
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ooh, ha. Hey, folks, Ryan Helsley's on. Ryan Helsley, Oriole closer, out for an inning of work. And he's ahead of the first guy, Frey, 0-2. Helsley has entered the fray. And Frey fouls off the 0-2 pitch. We'll do it again. That's right, folks. We've got closer music. Ryan Helsley. Only thing is I have to hit the fade out button on this one because I already got a copyright claim or whatever for that one. Little Twisted Sister. Never heard anybody. 1-2 the count on Frey. DH 0 for 1. Helsley. Kicks and deals. Oh, called. Strike 3. A slider on the outside edge. Folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That was pretty nasty. Adley with the nice frame. He stuck the landing. 1 down. Here is C.J. Alexander. First pitch to him's a strike. Do we have a WBC broadcast tonight? You're damn right we do. The opening game of the tournament out in Japan, Tokyo Dome. 0-1 strike 2 to Alexander. He steps out for time. Chinese Taipei against Australia. Some countries over in my neck of the woods. This game's actually being played 2 time zones ahead of me. And I'm 12 ahead of you. And that's going to change, actually. Hey, daylight savings change. What weekend is that, folks? I need to know. I think it's sometime soon. You crazy Westerners with your crazy daylight savings stuff. Making things all confusing for us normal people who just keep the same clock all year round. I'm just kidding. When's the blah blah blah? It's this weekend. Okay, that's good to know. In fact, that is extremely good to know because I've already scheduled some events that I think happen after that, and that might be affected. I'm going to have to go in there and adjust something. 2-2 pitch to Alexander. Here's a ground ball. Second base. And Estrada over to first in time. 2 down. Helsley has retired the first 2 batters he has faced. Once again, we're getting a side-by-side comparison of what appears to be a bit of a tipped pitch issue that Helsley was experiencing in his time with the Mets. The Mets. Meet the Mets. Greet the Mets. Step right up and beat the Mets. Unrow is at the plate, 2 down. He looks at a first pitch strike. Base hit his first time up. Next one is a curveball that kind of wrapped around the zone outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The guy with a Rays shirt on. There's another guy with a Cubs shirt on. You guys in the wrong ballpark today or what? Cubs don't even play in Florida. Damn it, they're in the Cactus League. What the hell are you doing here? 2-1 to Unrow. That's a called strike. Helsley's slider looks pretty sharp. It's just it's a hard slider. Like it doesn't have like a big break, but it's a sharp break. If that makes any sense. Two and two the count. And that heater is on the outside corner, called strike three. They're going to challenge this one.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I mean, I think it's a strike. Let's see if I'm right. Because that looked like it was just put right where he wanted it. Yep, it is right there. So the Astros burn their first challenge attempt on a pitch where the ball was entirely in the zone. Thank you very much. Hey, now this button has two purposes. Whenever the opposing team makes a bad challenge, I do this.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Yes, 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 yes. Hey, you know what else I've realized? This button, because of the ABS system, is I'm not gonna have to retire it, but I mean, the frequency with which this button is used is going to take a gigantic hit, you would think. Starting now, right?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
It's kind of sad. Do I want the ABS system or do I want this button?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
Hey, let me test something out here. I haven't jumped over to this scene like basically all spring. Is there chat showing over here? I think there is. Looking at the vertical doesn't change. I don't have that much leeway. But yeah. And plus you can see the edges of the green screen worse as well. That's not showing up so hot. I don't know where the ticker is too. Where's the out of town ticker? Where's that out of town ticker? Should be over up there somewhere. I don't know. I guess we'll just permanently be here. All right, Rutschman's up. Blue ball. Curve ball. Strike one. Adley. We need a rally, buddy. Come on. We need a rally, for real. Come on.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
I don't want to waste any at-bats. I mean, we're off to a slow start. We've seen some bad baseball here. Best way to remedy that is find ways to get on and get some runs. He's got a count of 2 balls, 1 strike. Rutschman now batting left-handed, pardon me, and fouls the 2-1 pitch away. So a chance to hit from both sides of the plate already. We're only in the 4th inning. Go, Cubs, go. Go, Cubs, go. Hey, Annie, what do you say? Cubs going to win today. Go, Cubs, go. Yeah, the Cubs there. You know, I'm thinking they're looking pretty good there. You're looking at the Central, you know, you got the Brewers. But the Cubbies... Rutschman gets into one to right center field. That ball is going to hang up there for a while. And the center fielder will make the catch. That's Sullivan, wearing number 90. Out there in medium center field, making the first out of the inning. How you doing, Annie? Long time no see here in the Charm City chat. Got those extra special binoculars for longtime Magic members. You know what? That button, what happened to the nice binoculars button? That used to be over here somewhere. That's gone missing, it looks like. Ryan Mountcastle, first pitch is a ball. Next one is low and away. Make it 2-0 on Mountie. Are you on here, buddy?
Okay, mount up.
There you are. Yeah, things got moved around. 2-0 is lifted into right toward the foul line. That ball is going to get down. And that is a one-out single for Ryan Mountcastle. Okay. Again, not exactly barreled up there by any means. That's not going to impress anybody with exit velo or anything like that. But this is the thing about baseball we forget. You know, just put the bat on the ball, hit it the other way, hit them where they ain't. You can get on base that way too. Pete Alonso. All right, folks. First pitch is ball one. Let's get the bugle going. Come on now. You're telling me my Chicago accent needs work? I could tell you a thing or two. Let me tell you a thing or two about a thing or two, all right? Wait a minute. Where is it? Where am I going with that? Sorry, I'm working my way up north. 2-0 to Alonso. Pitch. There's a called strike.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
2-1 pitch. That ball's popped up. Right field. Backing up. Warning track. Catch is made. And the runner at first, Mountcastle, makes it to second base, tagging and getting into scoring position with 2 down. Heads up play by Mountcastle as Alonso goes opposite field. I mean, you could tell he didn't get all of it, but he still got enough to get it to the track and allow Mountcastle to get that base. That's, you know, if we can just get through with a 2-out hit here, get that 1 run in, it could be a nice sign. Blaze Alexander is not going to do it. He's a ground ball to third. Over to first in time. The inning is over. The Orioles get squadoosh.
Big buck, stop it all. Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not using my umpire buttons enough anymore.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
This stupid ABS system is making things boring. I say we go back to the old way. I was willing to try it. I already don't like it. I want to argue balls and strikes. It's part of the game. Phantom, you still around, buddy? You know, you were saying something about, your take on this thing and how you don't want close calls that are like microscopically close, and how that's kind of, and you know, I came back with an answer on it, but maybe I was being a, what do you call it, contrarian or whatever. Maybe I was just giving a counter argument for the sake of it. I mean, honestly, big picture, I don't want the system at all. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Do your thing. We're clearly good in the mod department. My entire chat at the moment is filled with blue checks. Hey, there's David in France. How you doing, buddy? What is going on this evening, or if you're currently in France? Hey, Albanese is talking. Now, David's probably not going to be able to follow this opening game of the World Baseball Classic if he's in France, because for you, that would probably be, what, 2 a.m. start time? Give or take an hour? I think 2, maybe 3. But yeah, thanks for letting me know about daylight savings being this weekend. It seems, is it me or is it earlier in the year than daylight savings typically is? Salazar, the catcher, in the top of the 5th, hits a high fly ball, backing Kerstad up. Few steps in front of the track, he makes the catch out in right field. And that is, excuse me, Salazar, the Houston catcher, flying out. 1 away in the top, excuse me. What inning are we in? I need to refresh this, because we have to be in the top of some inning. Staring at top of the 5th. Thank you. All right, well, if that's wrong, is my scoreboard on your screen correct, guys? Oh, I can't see. It's too embarrassing. I'll have to rely on somebody to, oh, wait a minute. This vertical stream is, oh, wait a minute. Have I? Where the hell am I? 0-2 the count on Loperfido, up for the 3rd time today. And that is a called strike 3. Loperfido 0 for 3. Tyler Wells is into the ball game, and a pretty second out via the strikeout. Nicely done.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Upper scoreboard needs refreshed. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A donka, donka, donka. Strike 1 to Bryce Matthews. He's 1 for 2. Had that RBI single to start the scoring today. Swing and a miss on a slider from Wells. Well, folks, Andrew Kittredge, if you weren't here pregame and you hadn't heard the news, Kittredge is going to be out for a while with shoulder inflammation. It is shoulder, right? Not elbow. It is shoulder, not elbow, right? Either way, it is inflammatory. All right? And there is no timetable yet for his return. It could be right shoulder, I think it was, obviously his throwing shoulder. Yeah, ground ball to the right side. First baseman underhand to Wells, who covers the bag in time. Nice spring training drill executed there for the final out. Tyler Wells with an easy inning. And, yeah, kind of what I was getting at. Wells might be done for today already. Is with Kittredge now out of the opening day picture. Looks like best case scenario would be, into the regular season, not long after opening day, but I don't think the wording said officially ruled out for opening day, but everything points to, not going to be available for opening day. And then any amount of time after that, depending on, how quickly responds, because I'm assuming that the shoulder is still, currently, trying to like this cropped up recently. Probably just got reported today, and they're probably just in the process of getting the inflammation down, and then the recovery period. But yeah, just cross your fingers it's not long term. But Tyler Wells, sorry, hard for me to articulate. Kind of thinking of something while talking, and I'm like, I can't do it. This is like paying attention to what I'm listening to on the radio while driving. I'm like, am I really driving? I feel like I'm really just sitting here listening to a podcast. Oh, shoot, I'm driving. Yeah, Tyler Wells looks to me like your late inning setup guy from the right-hand side. If Kittredge was that, the money he's making would lead you to believe that's his role. Kerstad with a fly ball, first pitch he sees, goes opposite field. That gets to the edge of the warning track, and it's caught out there for the first out. One away in the bottom of the fifth. The Astros lead the Orioles 3-0. Blue ball is out here for more work. And Coby Mayo is up for the second time today. He had a base hit, but unfortunately, Pete Alonso, with 2 down, tried to score from second base on a ground ball through the hole into left field. It was hit hard enough, and the left fielder came in quick enough to where it was clear that not a situation to send a guy like Alonso around to score, but Pete just gave it a shot and was out by about 30 yards. Mayo, that looked like a nice uppercut swing, but the result is just going to be a fly ball to center field. Medium depth for out number 2. Oh, yeah, there is some other positive news in terms of injury news. Felix Bautista threw for the first time yesterday, throwing the ball 25 times from 45 feet. You got to start somewhere, folks. Tyro Estrada takes a pitch low. Bases empty, 2 down, bottom of the fifth. This one has been a snore fest so far. There's a ball hit on the ground a second. And the ball is thrown away. A routine grounder. The second baseman throws one over the head of the first baseman, Bryce Matthews, with a comically bad throw here. Very lackadaisical sort of throw. And that one went sailing. Sailing takes me away. Hey, Colton Cowser, folks. Pitch in the dirt. All right. Folks, you never know what might spark something in this whole game of baseball. And that little error there by Matthews. Let's see if maybe we can do something. Cowser up there with a runner on base. He's got a count of 1-0. And that's off the plate outside. 2-0. Let's see if we can get to these blue balls. 30 yards is third to home. Yeah, I thought the math worked out that way. David, did you see the play when it happened? You got here. When did you get here? Because that's how far out he was. He was like 1 foot from the third base bag when the ball was into the catcher. It was so bad. The legend grows. Oh, you're just listening. Oh, yeah, it was that bad. It was that bad. 2-1 the count on Cowser. Come on, folks. Did I say yards or feet? Somewhere between 30 feet and 30 yards. Cowser with a hitter's count. With an utter's count. A base hit here would be utterly fantastic. Come on, folks. Think positively. Don't you utter one negative thought. Here's a ground ball. Base hit in the right field. The inning will continue. First and second, and I'll bring the tying run up. I am utterly excited. Folks. Taylor Ward. He's an RBI man. At least that's what we've been sold on after trading Grayson Rodriguez to the Angels to get this guy for 1 year. 100-plus RBI last season. Everyday player. Here's a spot to show us the goods. The pitch. Low and away for ball one. Taylor Ward.
Taylor?
Yes. Did I stutter? I want to know the count. The pitch. On the outside. Ooh, just a bit off the plate, apparently. Astros have just the one challenge left after wasting one earlier. 2-0 on Ward. Come on, let's get a positive result. Pitch. That's hit on the ground, foul. Left side. Come on, Ward. You've gotten a good look at this guy here. Blue balls on 31 pitch. Blue balls. How am I supposed to do this without stopping? 2-1. Pitch. Swing and a foul. It's 2-2. Come on. Come on, do something, Ward. With runners in scoring position, Ward last season with an OPS over 800. 2-2 pitch. Up and in, full count. Come on, Charm City chat. Nice. We've got some people hanging out on the vertical side as well. On point, Gary Reebok. That Mr. Schaefer over there as well. How you doing, folks? Here comes the 3-2 to Ward. 2 down, 2 on. Come on, pitch. Oh, this one's popped up. Get out of... Oh, that's going to be caught. The shortstop and foul ground will make the catch to end the inning. Oh, we don't even put it in fair play. Just a foul pop out with 2 on. And we get nothing.
Big buck, stop it all.
Folks, at the end of 5, Houston shutting us out 3-0. Tell you this, the pitching, despite the 3 runs, you got to like the fact that we've struck out 8 batters through 5. The Oriole pitching staff this spring, as of a couple of days ago, were leading both Grapefruit and Cactus leagues in strikeout percentage of opposing hitters. And this is courtesy of Pigtown Sports. I saw him tweet that out. And then I think I saw an update yesterday that maybe we were in some sort of virtual three-way tie for that distinction. Still near or at the top of the leaderboard. And here we are again today, putting up very good strikeout numbers. You got to like that. It's 5 from Boz through 3 innings. Helsley had a pair, and Wells with 1 in his inning. So 8 Ks through 5. That's pretty good. That's more than half your outs via the punch-out for those of you counting at home. All right, it's going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Astros. Sullivan, Winkler, and Spence. No changes yet except one, and that is Taylor Ward, who made the final out at the plate, has been lifted for Weston Wilson. Wilson playing in left field. We've seen Wilson play mainly third base this spring. Mayo is at third right now. He needs the reps. Ward just got an at-bat in. And we're in the 6th inning now, so Albarnez decided to take him out. So thus begins the tradition of player substitutions in a spring training game. We're just getting started. We're in the top of the 6th. By the way, for the first time this spring, Tyler Wells coming out for a 2nd inning of work. He only had to throw 9 pitches to get through the 5th inning, and he's already ahead of the leadoff guy, Sullivan, 0-2. Here's a ground ball hit weakly to second. Estrada to first in time. 1 down. Tyler Wells making it look easy. 4 quick outs. And this is something I was talking about, folks. I keep forgetting just because I mentioned something at length in my Discord doesn't necessarily mean I've talked about it hardly at all when I'm live streaming, which is where, where everybody is. Winkler looks at a cutter, strike 1. Winkler 0 for 2. The Orioles have apparently embraced the idea of going with a 6-man rotation only as recently as the middle of December. That was not the case. I distinctly remember and have archived evidence of Oriole beat writer Rock Kabatko stating that the Orioles would not adopt a 6-man rotation. 0-2 pitch to Winkler's high, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty, top of the 6th, 3-0 Astros. But looking at Rocco Kabatko's mailbag this week, a couple of days ago, somebody asked a question about a 6-man rotation, and suddenly it's now in play. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. I tell you what, Tyler Wells looks fantastic.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That's a big dude throwing hard stuff with movement. You gotta like it. 2 down, nobody on. So, why do I bring all this up? Spence, look at that curveball for a strike, catching the bottom inside corner to get ahead of the batter. I mean, you're never offering it that. It's just a free strike. 0-1 from Wells is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So, the reason I talk about the 6-man rotation, one, I think it's a good idea. I've been championing the concept for months before last season even ended. Before knowing, what kind of pitching we would be bringing in. Now, I do think if we had like a stud, a like top 5 guy in the league, a guy like a Skubal or a Yamamoto or a Skeens or somebody of that, somebody that good. Or maybe one level below that. You want to pitch him every 5th day. And maybe the 6-man rotation doesn't really make sense. But for a team with a rotation like ours, and you look at the innings numbers that these guys put up in their careers so far, 1-2 pitch to Spence is fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, top of the 6th. You look at the arms in our rotation, and it makes sense to me rather than ask 5 guys to make 30, 31 starts. Why not ask 6 guys to make about 26? And that'll get those guys up to about 155 innings, 160 innings. Not asking anybody to go 185, 190. We don't really have the workhorse to do that. At least not one that has established themselves to be such. 2-2 pitch to Spence. That one is swung on and missed. Tyler Wells. Another fine inning. 2 innings of scoreless work with 3 strikeouts. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. So I have a point to all this. It's a long way to get there, folks, but this is spring baseball, and before all these players start changing, now's the time to get through this. So, if everybody's healthy, and Zach Eflin is going to be making his first start tomorrow, I don't know if he's going to be ready to go for, like, trip 1 through the rotation regular season, because he's off to a bit of a late start here. Opening day's now, 3 weeks? 3 weeks away. So, but if and when healthy, and everybody else, you're looking at Dean Kramer and Zach Eflin, Shane Baz, Chris Bassett, Trevor Rogers, how many times am I going to do that? And Kyle Bradish, folks. 6-man rotation, I think, is the way to go. What that does do, though, is leave the bullpen one less person. You got 13 arms. Obviously, if you're adding an arm to the rotation, you're subtracting from the bullpen. And if you're going to take an arm out of the bullpen, then you got to ask yourself, well, isn't that going to put more pressure on our arms in the pen? How many times throughout the course of a long season you got to worry about, well, this guy's had to go 2 nights in a row. We can't go to this guy. And I mean, to have one less option is something you have to figure out, well, how do you justify taking an arm out of the pen and putting it. Yeah, we know it's you, Doug. Nice to see you today. Take care of yourself, buddy. Is there anything you want to do that's not the same shit you do every time you show up? Imagine not being able to handle friendly trash talk. Yeah, I'll try to imagine it, Doug. It's not friendly, Doug. What's friendly about putting in my entire first and last name as your username, as if it's a way to intimidate me or somehow lazily dox me, like try to get people to find me? By the way, I think you tried to send me a Facebook request. There's nothing friendly about stalking, Doug, because that's what you're doing at this point for months now. There's no friendly trash talk. You're a stalker and a loser. That is what you are. Okay? Just own it, dude. I haven't knocked you out yet, by the way. You want to say something else? You're probably shocked that you haven't been removed yet. You don't have another zinger ready to go? Come on, Doug. Impress me. Adley Rutschman takes ball 4. Folks, we got a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 6th.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Dazzle me, Doug. Come on, you're obsessed with me. It's sports, food. Yeah. It's sports. Trash talk is normal. Obsessing over my channel and stalking me and trying to dox me is not normal, Doug. Okay? You get me, Doug? That's the difference. You're a problem. For anybody who has to interact with you in life, I feel sorry for. You have a problem. I'm not trying to dox you. I just used your full first and last name as one of my many usernames as I create new accounts every single time. Who's Doug? I ask that under a different name every time I show up, pretending it's not me. Bro, you are pathetic, dude. Pathetic. And I hope that gives you enough juice to keep coming back for months and months more, you obsessive freak. All right, have a good one. Take her easy. Holy shit. Bye, douche. I mean, Doug. Sorry. Doug. Did your parents name you that after the hole they meant to dig? We should have dug well, we'll just call him Doug, I guess. Hey, folks. Ryan Mountcastle's at the plate, and the Astros have a new reliever on. It's a right-hander by the name of Ulola. Mounty's got a count of a ball and 2 strikes. Friendly trash talk, folks. This one's fouled away. It's still 1-2. And again, Doug, I've said this now, I don't know, 27 times. Nobody else I'm having a problem interacting with for these several months. You keep waiting for like something similar to happen so you can point and go, see, it's you, man. It's your attitude. It's your problem. No, Doug, it's you. It's only you. It's just you. Okay? Make sense yet, Doug? Swing and a miss. Mountcastle chases a high one and strikes out. There is 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll get Alonso up. Will we see something from this offense today? Kowser's got 2 hits. Mounty and Mayo have 1 apiece, and that's it. And a swing and a miss from Alonso. By the way, the rest of Charm City chat, don't worry. Parents aren't arguing here. It's fine.
A polar bear stirs.
Don't worry. I've just got my little pet toy. I have to remind, who's in charge around here. Is that Honeycutt? Yep. Vance Honeycutt is pinch running for Adley at first base. Vance Honeycutt, folks, he's into the game. Running for Rutschman, and that's the 3rd spot in the order. We're in the 6th, so we should most certainly see Honeycutt get his 1 at bat. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with 4 home runs. That should be that'll be the moment of the game. 2-1 to Alonso is a strike. It's 2-2. Come on, Pete. Do something, man. The 2-2. First, a check on Honeycutt. The ball gets away, but not far enough for Honeycutt to try to get to second. Olola is not an easy name to say. Ullola. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out. The pitch. That's hit hard, but right to second. Oh, it's off the glove, and that's going to be an infield single. That could have been an inning-ending double play. But Bryce Matthews, who's already had a throwing error earlier in the game, not very good glove work here. I mean, had he just handled the ball and gotten 1 out, I'm sure everybody would be okay on the Houston side, but instead, he doesn't get anybody. 2 on with 1 out. Here is Blaze Alexander, first pitch. That is just a hair outside. Are they going to challenge this? The umpire just popped out of his crouch. And that was a close pitch and kind of an important first pitch. They are challenging. All right, BW's vision is working. That is ball. So if I'm right, the Astros have spent both their challenges now. They are out of them. We haven't even tried a challenge call yet, to my knowledge. 1-0 on Blaze. Come on, folks.
I do believe I'm on fire.
All right. Oh, Chilo, you didn't miss anything. I mean, it's just the same thing. It's like looking at a piece of shit and trying to describe it in a different way. I don't know, 66 different times. There's only so many ways you can describe a piece of shit. Here's the 1-1 to Blaze. This one's popped up. Shallow center, right center. Right fielder coming in to make the catch. That is not going to help. I don't know why I'm using a piece of shit as an analogy for Doug. Just, sprung to mind. The Orioles are in danger of coming away with nothing again. There are 2 down in the inning, 2 men on base. We need Silent J to deliver. Heston Kjerstad. He is 0 for 2. First pitch is low. Okay, good start. Please, Charm City chat, I need silence. The 1-0 pitch. I love how the chat is now buzzing when Silent J comes up. Nobody said anything in chat for 5 straight minutes after the Doug appearance. It really was like, I felt like the dad driving the family car on a vacation and like yelling at the kids in the back. And then the car is just like silent for like the next 300 miles. Kjerstad ends the inning with a fly ball, folks. We get nothing. We get nothing. Nothing from nothing, get nothing. We got to have something. We got nothing. We got nothing, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
That's right.
We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
So, yeah, today, the difference today for Doug was, all right, I'm going to let Doug just sit here and actually fire out some more stuff. Like, what do you got today, Doug? It's been a long time since the usual Doug appearance. You know, he comes in under a fresh account name, pretends to try to, you know, introduce themselves, and, oh, yeah, I'm a new viewer. But he's so bad at what he does that, like, within, at most, comment 2, he says something that just immediately lets you know that it's him. Because he can't help himself. Like, he can't wait. He can't hang around long enough to... So just come in and be Doug. But he doesn't want to do that because then he gets kicked out. But he's getting kicked out by the second comment anyway. So either way, Doug, you lose. So just go ahead and be Doug. Like, you're not fooling anybody. It hasn't worked yet. Keegan Aiken is on, folks. Folks, there ain't no mistaken. There ain't no faking. When it's time to bring home the bacon, you call upon Keegan Aiken. Here's a fly ball to right field. That ball is going and going and gone. It is 4-0. Keegan Aiken, first batter he faces, second pitch, opposite field home run. And the Astros now lead it 4-0. Ouch. Well, there was some faking there. What was that about bacon?
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon! There you go.
All right. C.J. Alexander, first pitch strike. Second pitch strike. 0-2 on Alexander, who is 0 for 2 today. Well, we are down Kittredge in the pen. Wells looks good. It felt like the team was exposed without having a tough-looking lefty for late-inning work, but Grant Wolfram has really emerged as that guy. I'm swinging a miss, and down goes Alexander. Aiken follows up a home run ball with a strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, never mind. That's strike 2. Hey, it's spring, folks. There's called strike 3. I should have just bit my tongue for a sec. All right, you heard it already. Aiken gets the strikeout that I knew he'd get. 1 away in the top of the 7th. You're back from your work call. Oh, you didn't miss anything, Phantom. Hey, chat, did Phantom miss anything since his work call? Oh, Phantom, you're probably going to want to listen to a nice 5-minute chunk of the ball game at a later date. Shoulder inflammation for Kittredge there, Bam. Yeah, Aiken and Cano has Chilo worried, but here's the deal. Aiken and Cano are not your high leverage guys right now in this pin. And with Kittredge out, I think that role, those setup guys, one from the left, one from the right, he can mix and match 7th and 8th innings or however you want to do it. But for me, Grant Wolfram's your late inning lefty, and I think you go to Wells as your late inning right-hander. He seems to be able to just produce in whatever situation you put him in, but he's got the kind of stuff you like. I like it. Balls and strikes is frozen. I blame blue balls. I blame blue balls. All right, let's see. Here's a ground ball to second base. Here's a backhand flip to the second base bag to get the lead runner. A force play for a fielder's choice. And we've got changes in the field here, folks. We've got changes in the field. Did that refresh for you? Oh, wait a minute. The vertical side is completely screwed up. All right, looks like it's refreshing. I'll go through all the changes after I've finished my lucky. Loperfido is up for a fourth time today. And he gets a first pitch strike from Aiken. Upper outer corner of the zone. And the foul ball makes it 0-2. 2 down. And now I'm looking at just a white screen for our info. Just a white void. And the way this game's going, folks, that's probably best. To just look at that. Swing and a miss. Hey, Aiken with his second strikeout of the inning. And we go to the bottom of the seventh. Folks, it is stretch time. Get up and stretch.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
And how about throwing some cakes on the griddle? Hey, BW, admit the Yankees are superior. Why? Why, my friend? Why? Go ahead and do me a favor and tell me why. Oh, I missed the first one. Hold on. I got this. Why don't you try talking to me and debating with... Dude, because you're a stalker. That's why. I told you 3 months ago you're done and you'll have nothing to do with this channel. You refuse to just accept it. And now you're an obsessive stalker. That is what you are. Why should anybody in their right mind have a civil discussion with an obsessive stalker? Yeah, we're going to become buds, you and me? Dude, you burned that bridge in like November. All right? That's the deal. Instead of just banning me and saying because you are pathetic, dude. I'm not calling anybody else pathetic, but at this stage, yes. Go back and listen to every stream you ever showed up on. Let me know when I called you pathetic. I guarantee you it wasn't your first appearance, or your second, or your third, or your fourth. Probably somewhere around appearance 19. I might have gone that route. You know?
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
I should try streaming a real team. Okay. All right, I'll think about it, man. Well, until next time.
The 3-2.
Yeah, I'm mean to you. Oh, are you a victim, Doug? Are you a victim now? So let me get this straight. You don't want to be called pathetic, but you want to stalk me and then claim to be a victim. Yeah, there's nothing pathetic about that at all, dude. Not a thing. Wow, are you delusional? Hey, go make a new account, okay? See you later. All right, we are in the bottom of the seventh. A 2-1 pitch is popped up in the foul ground. The catcher will make the play, and that is 1 down in the bottom of the seventh. Ulola is still on the mound for the Astros. The Orioles are making quick outs, and we've got a whole new lineup in here, folks. Where do we begin? Sam Huff is up to hit now in the number 9 spot. That is formerly Tyro Estrada's spot. He takes up and in for ball 1. So here we go. Brand new lineup. Top of the order. Robertson in right field. Wilson in left field, bats second. This is popped up by Huff, right side of the infield. Second baseman will go into the outfield grass and make the catch. 2 down. Once again, Robertson, who's coming up to hit now in the leadoff spot, right field. Weston Wilson in left field batting second. Vance Honeyut will hit third. He's in center. Vasquez is at third base. In the cleanup spot, Pete Alonso DHing still in the ball game for now. Lorenzo is in at shortstop for Blaze Alexander. Griff O'Farrell is in the 7th spot where Heston Kjerstad was. Ryan Noda is in first base where Coby Mayo was hitting. Robertson hits one into right center field. Shallow coming in, and the catch is made. The inning is over. And we'll go to the 8th. By the time I'm done telling you who's in the game, this game will be over. We go to the 8th. It's the Astros 4 and the Orioles nothing. Talk to Doug like a man. Okay. All right, dude. Yeah, I need lessons how to be a man like you. For the Astros, Whitaker is in for Loperfido in right field. Nelson at third base for Winkler. Wakefield in left field for Spence. Price in at first base for Alexander. And Guillemette is the catcher for Salazar. Everybody got that? Great. All right. Hey, it is already the 8th inning. And I meant to do this a couple of innings ago. Here's 5 free Magic memberships, folks. There you go. I hope at Matt Chapman gets one. God, dude, could it just be that you're a douchebag? I mean, Occam's razor, you know, like usually the simplest answer is usually the correct one. I mean, could it just be you're a douchebag? Could it just be that simple? Verminity gets a Magic membership. Storybook Soul. Pinehawk 9600. Eagle Auto 2376. Ronnie Martin. 5088. There you go. 5 more Magic members. We're up to 35 likes in the horizontal chat. I'm not sure about the vertical, but we got 40 people watching at the moment. If you don't mind, folks, tapping that like button, we can get up to 40 likes, I think. Dietrich Enns, Oriole left-handed reliever, is on to pitch, and first one is in there for a strike. Enns. Don't forget about him, folks. I think if the season started tomorrow, he probably gets in there. We need a lefty besides Aiken in this bullpen. The count 0-2 now on Matthews. Bryce Matthews has scored a run, driven in a run. Decent day at the plate, but has not looked too good in the field. Swing and a miss. Oh, he chased a bad one. Change up, a foot off the plate. See you later, Bryce Matthews.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, there you go, Doug. We got a suggestion coming in for you, man. Start your own channel. Show us how it's done. Show us how to politely handle people that come in from rival teams to immediately talk shit. Let me know how that goes for you. I would laugh my ass off if you started a channel, dude. I'd love to hear you try to call a game. I'd love to hear your baseball knowledge. I'd love to hear you be entertaining. I'd love to hear you interact with people. Like, you would be so bad at every aspect of this. Please try it. Please. I'm begging you. I need something funny to watch. I'm running out of sitcoms. I keep watching the same ones over and over. Sullivan at the plate, 1-2 count. Line or no, that's a swing and a miss. That's the second out, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Dietrich ends. He's facing scrubs, but he's got a couple of outs on 7 pitches. Hey, thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate it. 2 down, and the batter. I don't know. Neither does the broadcast team. Not yet, anyway. Right-handed hitter of some sort. 2 down, nobody on, top of the 8th. The Astros lead it 4-0. The Orioles have done very little here today to get excited about. I'm basically here to see Vance Honeyut swing a bat and see if he does something insane. And there's probably about a 3% chance of it, but I'm here for it. The 1-1 pitch. There goes another bat. Good grief. That one makes it way up into the crowd. A gentleman wearing a retro Astros jersey, passing it off to a nearby young man sitting there. Oh, the other guy did all the work. I can understand if he handed it to like a 6-year-old. You're handing it to like a 15-year-old who's just sitting there. Oh, he's with them. Okay. They're all together. About to say. There's being charitable and nice, and then there's this plain lunacy. Here he is. He's sipping on a, what is that, a Bud Light? Ugh. Ugh. All right. 2 strikes on the batter. 2 down, nobody on. Ends looking for a clean inning here. And another foul ball. Am I doing a pregame show for the World Baseball Classic? 15 minutes before 10 o'clock I'm going on, so it's not much of a show. It's more just trying to get on the air before everybody who's calling the game does. Here's a line drive into right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. It gets all the way to the wall, and now heading to third. Bad defensive work out there between center and right field. That's Robertson in right and Honeyut in center. One of them should have been able to cut it off before it got to the wall, and then by the time it did, they didn't dig it out of there very fast. So a runner gets all the way to third base. At least there's 2 out already. I'm not even sure who hit this ball, folks. I'm not sure where we are in the lineup. I'm just not sure. Who is Robertson? Has Enz only thrown 12 pitches? Feels like more. 2 out, runner at third. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1. 94 on the fastball. It's Josh Wakefield. They gave me a name. Okay, so that was Nelson who had the triple. And Wakefield the batter. Here's a ground ball to second. Should end the inning. And it will. Okay, we work around that triple. But we're running out of time here, folks. 6 outs to play with. We haven't done anything today. We've actually out-hit Houston 5-4. But they lead it 4-0. Ugh, what an ugly game so far. Still time left for something interesting. And again, folks, Vance Honeyut, I believe, is coming up in this next inning. So get something ready. Get your cameras, get that record button ready. Record yourself live reacting to what could be something spectacular. All right. Fantastic. Once again, tonight at 10 o'clock, a BirdWatcher Channel special. It's the World Baseball Classic. It's the first game of the tournament. Chinese Taipei against Australia. Live from the Tokyo Dome in Japan. I will be calling that game starting at 9:45 p.m. Eastern. I am calling other World Baseball Classic games from Team USA involving them. It makes sense because they play at night, which means I can call them breakfast time on my side. Teams playing in other pools, they're playing in the middle of the day on your end, which is middle of the night for me, and I'm already calling 1 o'clock Oriole games on most of these Team USA days. So double headers coming up over the next 10 days or so, several of them. But starting tonight with a special, I want to watch that first game of the tournament and all the pomp and circumstance. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th, and here's a ball hit to left field, and well, that ball, is that Honeycutt? Did he clear the wall? No, he didn't. That's not him. Who is that guy? Weston Wilson. Okay. Unbelievable. Weston Wilson just scraped one over the wall. Honeycutt's up next. Oh, my God. Weston Wilson. Folks, we're on the board. It's 4-1. Home run. A scraper over the left field wall.
It's magic, you know.
All right, I can't go through all the buttons because Vance Honeyut is already at the plate, and I want to see what he does. Vance, ball's in your court. Swing and a miss. Honeyut has done pretty well. 4 plate appearances, 3 at-bats, 3 home runs, 5 driven in. That ball's lifted to left center field and deep. That ball is traveling. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Vance Honeyut, what are you on? It is 4-2. Folks, tell your grandchildren, write down this date. What the hell is going on? Wow!
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride.
Folks.
You believe in magic. You believe in magic.
And I got to tell you, folks, I'm so just taken aback that he did it. Let me tell you something. It was a no-doubter. Pop-up, shallow right field. Tough play. Second baseman will make the catch on the run. Vasquez pops out to second base for the first out. After back-to-back home runs from the Orioles, makes it 4-2 now. In the bottom of the 8th, Weston Wilson and then Vance Honeyut. 2 drafts ago, taken in the first round, had a miserable time of it in his first professional season. Did not get above A ball. He's going to start climbing this season, I think. I mean, folks, Silas Ardoin is at the plate. He's got a count of 1-1. I'm left breathless. Check swing foul, 1-2 on Ardoin. It's just amazing. I know. He's not facing major league pitching. I know. I don't care what level you're at. But considering the situation, basically, hey, Vance, we're going to give you a chance to come over from minor league camp and be with the team, once every few days. We'll get you into the last inning or two. We'll get you one at bat. Just, a little something to give you, a little, inspiration as you start your second professional season, try to turn things around. And what does this kid do? He looks like a first-round pick is what he's done. That is maybe ready to start figuring it out. That's called strike 3. Ardoin down on strikes. Folks, Vance Honeyut, if we just erase last year, if we're talking about this guy as if we just drafted him, is a 5-tool player. He's got all the tools. Okay? Hitting for power, I think that much has been proven. Contact as well. He's an above-average defender with a strong arm. And, he's got legs too. So, it's very exciting. 4 meaningless home runs have never meant more to anybody in spring than it has to Vance Honeyut. Holy cow. The inning is... No, we got a pitching change with 2 out. Is that what's happened? I'm absolutely... I'm checked out, folks. I don't know what's going on. You don't see that every day. Boy. I see Doug every day. Just not that. God. When he hit it into the air, I'm like, all right, it's going to do anything but be a home run, because that would just be stupid. And it's just traveling in the air. Like, even the fielders couldn't believe it, it felt like. Like, just everybody within sight of that swing is just standing there going, that's not happening again. I mean, what's going to happen next time? I mean, they have to give him another game. I mean, there's going to be a round of cuts. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I say you don't let a guy leave your camp until he has an at bat where he doesn't hit a home run. It's crazy. A limber Santa? What? A limber Santa. Hey, folks. What kind of guy do you want to deliver your Christmas presents? I would want a limber Santa. Get it? That's this guy's name. Alimber Santa. This is a limber Santa. I love baseball names. Oh, man. Oh, you need to be limber. You got that giant bag of never-ending presents. You got to haul that around. You're going up and down chimneys. You got to be limber. And that's strike 3. Inning over. So Santa, is there a clause in his contract or? Hey, folks, if we're lucky, the Orioles will bring in John Kinsey Noel. Big Christmas versus Santa. Christmas in March. Stay tuned. It could happen. Folks, Vance Honeyut. Vance frickin' Honeyut. I don't know. Santa versus Christmas. That sounds like the worst. That sounds like the worst The Rock movie ever that could actually happen. Hey, folks, we're one like away from 40 on the horizontal side. There's 46 of you here, which means mathematically we could get to 40 if just one of you taps that thumbs up. If ye don't mind. Would ye mind? Hey, we got plenty of chatter going over here on the vertical side. That's right, folks. Brand new to Season 3 of the channel. 2 options in which to watch or listen. You can listen vertically now. Up to you. But yeah, we got people over there. Hold on. I need my glasses. I can't read. We have Cletus Johnson saying hi. Carl is over there. On Point, Gary Reebok, Starnatus and Kulu, Mac Wilder, Michael's over there, Joel. So there you go. Vertical side starting to pick up. We got to figure out a way to have a nice even balance between both sides. All right, Yeremil Geraldo is on for Baltimore. Let's see if he has a good inning. With Kittredge seemingly out to start the season, a guy like Geraldo might stand to benefit. First pitch is a cutter in there for a strike. We're in the top of the ninth, 4-2 Houston. Call is the pinch hitter for the Astros, right-handed bat. This cutter is in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Caden Powell. I said call. That's what it had on the board here. Now they've changed it to Caden Powell at the plate. Swing and a little foul, or it's strike 2, whatever it is. I'll just chalk that one up as a loss. Hey, what happened over here? It looks like the scoreboard is out of whack. How long has it been that way? I'm sorry. Scoreboard's all out of whack. We got a count of a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is outside from Geraldo. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, we're back to the white screen of death. 2-2. Hit on the ground, third base. And a strong throw is just in time. Noda, the first baseman, doing the splits to receive that ball. 1 away. Is that Brian Ramos at third? I'm guessing. Kind of look like him. No, that's Vasquez. Good grief. What else is going on in this game? All right, looks like we got a first baseman by the name of Price up to hit. First pitch fouled back. Price. Don't blink, you'll miss him. Called strike. 0-2 quickly on Price. Fouled straight back. Oh, and 2 the count. Pitch. Oof. Close. And the Orioles are going to challenge it. It looked like Geraldo wanted to hit the edge on the inside. He's up there throwing strikes. Let's see if we win the challenge. I'm hoping we do. Because that would show just how... Yep, bam. Hit that inside edge. Yes, he did. By just an eighth of the baseball or so. That is strike 3. Thank you. Good challenge and great 0-2 pitch.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Well done. 2 down in the top of the 9th. The Orioles will have one chance to tie or win. This is a fly ball to right by Unroe, who's been in the game pretty much the whole day, right? That's a fly ball. Will be caught out there. The inning is over. Yeah, Unroe. Unroe stayed in the whole game. And that's it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. I cannot believe Vance Honeyut hit a home run, man. It looks like for the Orioles, it'll be Lorenzo, O'Farrell, and Noda due up. And we would need to rally something special to maybe get Honeyut up one more time. This guy. What are the odds? What are the odds? Okay, now I'm interested in these vertical numbers. Hey, vertical side, you guys are hitting that like button, right? Just think of it as a new frontier. All kinds of records that can be smashed almost on a daily basis. I don't know what the like button record is for the vertical streams, but let's shoot for 20. I don't know. Am I nuts? Anyone know what pitch types Honeyut hit his 4 home runs on? I don't know if anybody has that precise of info. I'd love to know too. I will say on that one he hit, it looked like it was on the outer half of the plate, and he still kind of slightly pulled it to the left of center. This ball could be trouble. It's a base hit. First pitch of the inning, and the Orioles are going to bring the tying run to the plate after a bloop job from Lorenzo. And one of the Astro players is still on his butt after... Well, it looks like his cleat might have kicked up some grass there, may have gotten caught. There's a big old chunk of lumpy grass out there after this attempted catch by the second baseman. Oh, he went belly first on the dive, too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he didn't land so well. I think his feet are okay. I think his chest might be a little hurt, a little banged up. All right. Santa's still on the mound. This is Griff O'Farrell. And that ball stopped at first. The first baseman thought about going to second, changed his mind, and will take the easy play right next to him. Ground ball out, 1 down. Runner moves up to second base. Ryan Noda coming up now. Fastball on the Honeycutt home run today. Sam Huff, pitch inside, ball 1. Huff hit a home run. What was this? Back-to-back with Honeycutt last time they both played, right? If memory serves. Home run here would tie the ball game. This guy looks like a younger Framber Valdez, this Santa guy. That pitch is off the plate. 2-1 the count. The pitch. That is a tapper toward the pitcher. Santa will pick it up and dropped at first base. Just plain dropped. I mean, Pee Wee League stuff. What are we doing here? Santa, you better put that first baseman on your naughty list. I mean, was it the best throw? No. It was low, but damn. So the Orioles, first and third, only one out, and we're one batter closer to seeing Honeycutt again. It's back to the top of the order for Robertson. Honeycutt 2 batters away. It's possible, folks. What if he walked it off? I can't even. Come on, Robertson, keep it going. Pitch. That is outside, ball 1. Folks, I want the impossible to happen. I want what is, for the most part, been a dud of a spring training game, and I mean that by spring training standards, until Honeycutt showed up. And now I'm getting excited. It's a 1-0 on Robertson. Swing and a miss. If he did get a piece, it went to the backstop. Strike 1 either way. Come on, buddy. The 1-1 to Robertson. Up the middle. Oh, it's hit slowly. Step on the bag for 1. Over to first. Oh, it's a double play. And that ends the ball game. Oh, shoot.
Stop it all.
That ball was hit slow. Looked like maybe just one out there, but I guess our boy Robertson doesn't get down the line too quickly. So not only is Honeycutt left in the hole, Wilson also left on deck. He had that home run to get us on the board. But that's it, folks. The Orioles take the loss here against the Astros. Final score, Houston 4, Baltimore 2. Grapefruit League record now at 5-5-1. And, yeah, there was not a whole lot to be thrilled about with this game. We'll try to talk about the highlights here. I mean, there are some good things. Just not really exciting, I guess, until the Honeycutt home run. On the pitching side, despite losing 4-2, I thought our pitchers looked good. And everybody we used today is going to be on this team or is on the bubble. Shane Baz, Ryan Helsley, Tyler Wells, Keegan Aiken, Dietrich Enns, and Yeremil Geraldo. Enns is what is that? Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong column. Baz gave up 3 of the 4 runs. They were earned in 3 innings of work. He had 2 hits and 2 walks. But he did strike out 5 guys in those 3 innings. Helsley had a clean inning with a pair of strikeouts. Tyler Wells, fantastic. 6 up, 6 down with 3 strikeouts. Keegan Aiken gave up a home run ball, a solo shot. He also walked someone, struck out a pair, though, in his 1 inning of work. Dietrich Enns, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts in 1 inning, and Geraldo finished it off. The Astros only had 4 hits, so Oriole pitching combined to just... Wait, I have to refresh. I think it might be 5 hits. Let me refresh this. This might be old. All right, it says final. Nope, 4 hits is all the Astros got today. I tell you what, kind of a frustrating box score, folks. We doubled Houston in the hit department 8-4. Plus, they made 2 errors. We did not make any. And yet, they doubled us up in the run department where it counts 4-2. Those 2 runs coming late. Back-to-back solo home runs by Weston Wilson and Vance. Holy cow, are you climbing the ladder of relevancy in the world of baseball? Honeycutt. Folks, before I get out of here, I am going to type this man's name into the old Twitter search and just see what folks might be saying now. Rock Kabatko says, are you kidding me? Vance Honeycutt with his 4th home run. 471 feet. 471 feet. $471 feet. That is something, man. Imagine being able to channel that kind of in the zoneness for like a 2-week stretch, but instead of it being late February, early March of spring training, you somehow were able to save it for October and became one of the biggest legends in the history of this game with just an amazing postseason run. Vance, tell me one day you're going to be Mr. Clutch, just cranking out homers in October. Come on, buddy. Wow. Vance Honeycutt. I got to tell you, he's going to be fun to watch, or to monitor, I should say, this year, making his way up the system. I think the odds are very good. He'll be with Norfolk before this season's over. Hopefully playing every day and putting up nice numbers. And, yeah, it's like, yeah, wow. It's like opening up a Christmas present you forgot it was behind the couch or something. It's nice. Right. So, yeah, we've got a busy day. By we, I mean me. You relax. Hang out and listen to some baseball. But, yeah, I'm going to be calling another game here tonight. And there's still a couple of hours before the sun comes up here. So I'm going to run OFT and get a couple hours of sleep in before my best friend maybe shows up later. Good grief. So, yeah, let's call it here. Again, tomorrow it's going to be Zach Eflin making his Orioles 2026 debut. Baltimore will be playing the Rays. However, it will not be on TV, not that I can see. So no event tomorrow, but there is one tonight, the World Baseball Classic, and then back to the Orioles for, what is it, Friday afternoon, taking on, I believe, the St. Louis Cardinals, and that'll be a 1 o'clock as per usual so far this spring, 1 o'clock start, okay? Let me say thanks to everybody in the Charm City chat. You know, the ones that I don't have to remove. You know. Again, guy who's delusional as hell. Nobody else needed to be removed today. Nobody else had any conflicts or confrontations. It's just you, dude. It's just you. But keep convincing yourself otherwise. Just keep living that delusion, sir. I'm sure it helps you sleep better at night. Or in your case, probably middle of the day. Or whenever. Yeah. So, until tonight, I do hope to see you guys back. Chinese Taipei versus Australia, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. Fingers crossed that goes off without a hitch. It's going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, folks. Let me bring this up. I'm not trying to make some sort of like culturally insensitive joke here. But I mean, I'm looking at this Chinese Taipei roster. And good luck to me trying to pronounce some of these names with any success. There's going to be a lot of ways. There's going to be a lot of mistakes. A lot of chins. There's one pitcher, a lefty, who I am told is somebody to look out for, and I'm hoping if he is worth seeing pitch, that they would have him pitch on opening night when this Chinese Taipei team's probably going to see the biggest audience. I'm looking. It's a lefty. Yin Ching Lu? Yin Ching Lu. Otherwise, there are only two players on this roster that have had even the smallest cups of coffee in the bigs. One is Yu Chang, who's been kind of a utility infielder. I remember he was with Boston for a bit. That is your star player, Yu Chang. And then the other guy, Sung Chae Ching, he's a shortstop that has had a handful of at-bats with the Pirates and is still trying to, break in with the Pirates. Everybody else on this roster, I don't know. And it is, it's going to be a challenge. Between Chungs, Chings, Changs, and Chins, there's not much else left. Oh, here's a Wang. Okay. We do have a Wang. And just to, just to give a balanced approach, looking at the Australia roster here, the guy you're going to want to know that is playing is Travis Bazzana. Isn't that the guy that's on here? The Guardian prospect. He was like number one prospect like a year ago. Then had like a injury riddled season and kind of lost his what do you call it? I can't find him. I thought he was on this team. I don't recognize anybody else. I think Liam Hendricks is also on this team, but he's not available until... Or I think the deal with Liam Hendricks is he will not join with the team unless they make it out of the group stage, which is probably not happening, so he's probably not going to play. Yeah. All right. Can we have just a little bit of fun? I want to see if I can find the moment where Honeycutt hit that home run and give it a listen. A reaction to myself. Folks, you want to talk about ego problems? I want to, while still live streaming, listen to myself call that Honeycutt home run. Because I cannot believe. I don't know if I can find it. I'm scrubbing through looking for basically my body to like contort out of excitement. But I'm failing. This exercise is failing. What, me exercise? Nah. All right, I want to try one more thing. Oh, wait a minute. Am I not even... Okay, I am on screen. All right. Good grief. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going in. Folks, you don't have to stick around. This is all self-indulgent. Oh, JJ's on right now. The Phillies are playing Team Canada. I can set you up to go over there here in a minute. Let me do that first. Set you up to go to JJ. There he is. I don't know what stage of the game he's in. He might be doing a wrap-up thing right now, too, for all I know. But if you do get over there, do give him a like and a hello, if you don't mind. And I'm going to give this one shot. Do not miss my chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. So we monitored Mayo today. Vance frickin' Honeycutt. Spring. All right, get the ad out of the way. What inning was that in? That was in the bottom of the 8th. Okay, so go over here. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wait a minute. Something is odd. This stream looks like it just started like 15 minutes ago. Something is very wrong. Hey, everybody. I don't have the chat up. All right. Forget it, folks. I don't know what's going on. I tried to look it up. And I can't find it. I can't for some reason. That's weird. I'm in the live area, but it only lets you go back like 10 minutes. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Final score, Astros 4, Orioles 2. The win goes to Gordon. The loss, I just clicked off of it. Does anybody care? Does anyone care? Does anyone care? Do, 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 do. You know what? I think I'm making my computer work too hard. Windows are not opening quickly. I don't have that many tabs open. Come on there. Just a few tabs. All right. Thanks, everybody. Kind of a anticlimactic end to the stream today. Sorry about that. But we lost. We'll get over it. Tomorrow we play the Rays. Cross your fingers. Zach Eflin has a nice first outing. And all we've got are reports from the beat writers in terms of how well he looks. Otherwise, I'll be back on 9:45 p.m. tonight. And if you want to come back for more Oriole games, Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock, okay? Until then, either way, this has been the BirdWatcher, folks, and I will chirp at you later. Sending you now to play-by-play with JJ. Tell them I said, hey, take care, folks. Bye-bye.